Hey everybody, this is RaedFrost, and this is mostly a test. I'm trying to see if the LiteCam program is as good as some people say it is. So in order to test it, I'm gonna play the Yawhg, which apparently is some sort of a choose-your-own-adventure type game. To a certain extent, it's more of a story rather than a game. But let's see. So we have to choose two of these four characters, or at least two of them, and make different choices as the weeks go by until the Yawhg, whatever it is, comes by and destroys the city, or I don't know, something like that. I've only seen like one playthrough of this, and some reviews, and they all say it's fun. So I decided, well, I'd just give it a try. So let's see. We got this guy, whoever that is. Looks kind of like some Stutter or something. And let's pick this big burly guy down here. Okay, let's start. The Yawhg will be here in 6 weeks. And no one expects it. Not a one of us. We just keep on living our lives week by week, unaware. Okay, so I guess I'm starting as the big burly guy. I need to choose where to go. Hospitals, physics fire. That's nice stats. Let's go into the forest. He's a big burly guy. Let us chop wood. You spend the week cutting down trees for the village. You gain 2 physique and earn yourself 1 wealth. Yeah! One day you come across a group of people in the woods. From the expressions on their faces, they appear to be lost. I'm gonna help them. You confront the group and try to help them find their way back to town. You can't seem to figure out where you are and lead the group around in circles for hours. One of them asks you how you managed to find your way home at night. You don't actually know. Okay. Let's see. Well, this guy kind of looked like an aristocrat, so I'm just gonna take him to the palace. Attend the ball. Why not? You spend the week attending fancy gatherings. You gain 2 charm and 1 finesse. One day you accidentally bump into a duke. Watch where you're going, filthy peasant! Peasant? What the f... He shoves you out of the way with his hand and continues walking. Passive-aggressive. That's really comfortable. He looks mildly insulted. Well, he should be. Sick burn. You gain 1 charm. They say the last time it came, the Yawhg devoured houses whole, stole lives, tore families and family members apart, but that was so very long ago. Okay, so a big burly guy again. Let's go to the tavern. Let us drink. You'll spend the entire week getting wasted. You gain 2 charm and 1 physique. Yeah! One day, a fortune teller sits up at one of the tavern's tables. She offers to read anybody's fortune for a small sum. No thanks. I make my own fortune. The rest of the day, you watch the fortune teller from afar as she showers each of her customers with promises of wealth and love. You feel like skipping out was a good choice. You gain 1 mind. Woohoo! Okay, so the other guy... Oh, let's go to the gardens. Let us landscape. You spend the week maintaining the plants in the royal garden. You gain 1 finesse, 1 physique, and earn yourself 1 wealth. Ah. One day, on your way home from the park, you come across a golden ring in the grass. Knowing him, he'd wear it. Upon placing the ring on your finger, orange glowing markings appear on the outside of the band. 1 ring to rule them all? The markings unravel themselves from the ring and swirl in front of you. Uh-oh. They form into what appears to be a fully armored ghost radiating a beautiful orange light. The ghost turns to you and nods before walking away. The fuck? The ring looks good on you. You gain 1 charm. Okay. It was on us in a heartbeat, or so the stories go. The earth shook. The air went still. Okay, I like the forest. Let's go back. Let's chop some more wood. Oh, actually, no. Let's go hunting. You spend the week hunting defenseless critters. You gain 2 finesse and sell the pelts for 1 wealth. One night, through the trees, you spot a group of cloaked figures, all standing in a circle. They are chanting in unison. O mighty lord of the night, master of beasts, bringer of pain, and there is you. You accidentally step on a twig, producing a loud cracking noise. They immediately stop chanting and look over in your direction. Well, I do have 8 physique. Ah, fuck it, I'll take him on. You draw your weapon, ready to fight. They all run at you unarmed and cackling. Oh, sorry, they all run at you unarmed and cackling. You cut through them like butter. Each one you slay burns insane mutterings into your mind. You lose 3 mind. Oh! What great practice, though. You gain 3 physique. Yay! Okay. Back to the palace, tavern, hospital. Let's go to the alchemy tower. Let us, clean the lab. You spend a week cleaning up noxious chemicals. You're paid 1 wealth for your labor, gain 1 physique and 1 magic! One day, all the alchemists decide to take a break from work and instead throw a cantrip party. One alchemist waves his hands and produces confetti in front of him. Another spawns a seemingly endless number of doves from his sleeves. Then all the alchemists turn to you to see what you can come up with. Only 6 magic. Let's try a simple trick. By snapping your fingers, you change your eyebrow color. Not bad, what the alchemists say. You gain 1 magic. And then the world was howling fury, chaos, screaming, the sound of all we knew being pulled in half. Let me go to the arena. Compete in the fight. You spend the week fighting brutes in the arena. You gain 2 physique and 1 finesse. One night, on your way home, you spot a rusty dagger on the ground. A rusty dagger. Leave it. The rest of your week is uneventful. The fact that the highlight of your week was spotting a piece of rusty metal makes you a little sad. Aww. I lose 1 mind. I'm gonna be dumb. Okay. Let me send this guy to the palace again. To do administration work. You spend the week doing paperwork for the palace. You're paid 2 wealth and gain 1 mind. One day the king approaches you. The king. Excuse me, but you look like someone who I can confide in, he says. I really want the prince to take over the throne, but the queen and I aren't exactly active in the bedroom. He blushes a little. Do you have any advice on how I could romance the queen, so to speak? I shall teach the king my ways. You spend hours drawing a bunch of diagrams and going through scenarios with the king. By the end of it, he's just as charming as you are. He thanks you and hands you a large sack of coins as a reward. Oh yeah. When it arrives this time, how will we fare? Will we once more rebuild, move on, be strong? Or have we forgotten? Let's go back to the forest and chop some more wood. You spend the week cutting down trees for the village. You gain 2 physique and earn yourself 1 wealth. One day you stumble upon a tall, nicely trimmed hedge in the middle of the woods. You sit and eat your lunch in front of the hedge, wondering what exactly it's doing out in the woods. Suddenly, an enormous hand erupts from the foliage. Holy shit! Dodge it! Your reflexes allow you to duck just out of its grasp. You run faster than you ever have in your life. You gain 2 physique. What the fuck was that? Okay. Let's go... Let's go to the hospital. Tend to patients. You spend the week diagnosing and tending the sick. You gain 2 mind and earn 1 wealth. One day, a patient whose voice has been cursed and replaced with piano notes will not stop talking. All the other patients are complaining that his voice is making the hospital even more depressing. The doctors have tried to visit him to stop talking, but to no avail. Oh, well... sing with him! You start trying to sing along with his voice. The two of you start singing wonderful melodies together, making everybody happy. While the doctor slips you a sack of coins to thank you. You gain 2 wealth. The Yawhg. It's almost here. Almost. Almost. Oh crap, it suddenly got creepy. Let us go... let's do some hunting. You spend the week hunting defenseless critters. You gain 2 finesse and sell the pelts for 1 wealth. One day you hear hundreds of footsteps rolling through the forest in your direction. It's an orc raiding party! What do you do? Well, it's a whole army of orcs. I'm just gonna hide. The orcs all ride past you. Nice hiding. You gain 1 finesse. Woohoo! Okay, let's go back to the palace and attend another ball. You spend the week attending fancy gatherings. You gain 2 charm, 1 finesse. One day the court jester approaches you. Would you like to learn to juggle? He asks excitedly. I'll teach you everything I know for a small sum. Nah. Humph, says the jester. He walks away, disappointed. That evening, on the way home, you find a golden coin on the ground. What luck! You gain 1 wealth. The storm arrives in the night. By the morning, it still rages. For 3 full days, the tempest puts us through a grinder. Drowns us, crushes us, ruins us. But then it ends. We see the graveyard our home has become. Our home. Does anything yet live? Is it? Are we past saving? Holy shit. Choose your role. I will be the builder, yes! You take it upon yourselves to help rebuild the town by hand. You rebuild homes at breakneck speed, impressing the rest of the survivors. This helps the rebuilding effort significantly. Woohoo! As for the other guy... Looter, the town drunk, the smelter, the doctor. I'd say he's a leader. Is he? I'd say so. You take it upon yourself to be the leader of the survivors. You effectively delegate and prioritize tasks. You give a lot of pats on the back, rewarding everyone's hard work. This helps the rebuilding effort a lot. And so, we set about our tasks, once more living our lives. This time in a way we might never have expected or even wanted. But in the end, it was a struggle. But a struggle we never abandoned. Though our home had been stripped apart, we did not let it languish. And whether we succeeded or fail, we did our best. Who knows if the Yawhg will visit us again? Who knows if we will can ever be ready for it? The end, I guess? Yeah, the end. Wow, that actually... Oh, wait, there's more. While the town is being rebuilt, you decide to move out into the woods. You become a friendly local lumberjack and fashion yourself a log cabin. You spend most of your days chopping down giant trees, carrying the logs to the town gate. You make friends with the dryads of the forest and spend every weekend at their wild river parties. All in all, you lead a good life. Your life after the Yawhg is uneventful. You work, you get married, you adopt a child, you take care of that child, you get old, you retire. Okay. You go on vacation for a few years. You get too old to be independent, so your child takes care of you. You die. Ugh. Okay. Well, that's it, folks. That's the Yawhg. Or at least one of the possible choices for the Yawhg. it's nice. It's not, you know, all that engrossing in the end. I would imagine that there's a limited amount of choices if you do play it constantly, but it's not bad to pass the time and play a simple game. It's actually not bad at all. I rather enjoy this. I'm gonna see what other choices I can make, what other characters I can play. But this is fun. Supposedly, this is even better with friends. So, you know, get a friend together, select different choices, see how many different endings you can get. It is said that this game has 50 endings. I guess, at least for the big guy, I got one of the better endings. Maybe not so much for the other guy, although he did have a bad life, I guess. But I don't know. All in all, it's not bad. I recommend this game for anyone who likes those type of choose your own adventure things. And right now it's actually on sale on Steam, so you know, go check it out. This is RaedFrost, and I'll see you in the next video.